Yeah guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am once again joined by Alex, and as you can see by the title, we're going to be exposing people on Tinder. So basically what we've done is we're pretending to be a girl, trying to like bait a few guys, you know, sort of see how they come on to us and sort of what they say. We don't mean to cause any offence or any harm to anybody, it is just a bit of fun, so I hope you do enjoy the video. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, so the first person, for video purposes, we'll say a guy named Josh. Okay, good old Josh. Conversation started by, we were like talking about football, like, he got into it. He sent a gif of Hazard, I started slating Hazard and Chelsea and things like that, and it got into a bit of a heated debate. From the things I was sort of saying,
you like Russell or something?
Yeah, you would have kind of thought he'd sort of click on and think, hang on a minute, is this actually a guy? But no, he didn't. He just didn't. So kind of like after the whole football debate died down, we basically kind of said, you know, the sort of standard question, what are you interested in? This guy said he's pretty football obsessed and he's just booked to go skiing, likes a few sports. Yeah, fair enough. He does seem like he's into his sports, to be fair. We then tried to decide to say, obviously if you can see like in the message, sucking dick stands out. Yeah. So we've just thrown that into a bunch of hobbies, kind of just to see what his response would be. And to be fair to this guy, like his response was pretty decent. Yeah. So he's replied to that message by saying, I'm basically the same, minus one or maybe two of them not into makeup or YouTubers. Like
missing out the sucking dick, obviously. Like
yeah, like I mean, I find that quite funny. Yeah, I think it's a decent response actually.
So basically, like we were kind of like leading him on a little bit with like the sex and stuff. So like he took the joke well, didn't you? Because we laughed at that what he said, and then we put like that's not the only thing I could take well, shit like that. So then he said I heard that before, and then we put I don't bite, I promise, and he put yeah, and I'm a virgin, and then obviously lying.
We were just trying to like sort of bait this guy out, and trust me, like he gets baited and it's so weird like towards the end of this conversation. Here you can see we asked realistically, yeah, I think a better question, how many girls have you been with? He then replied with been with or fucked. Now I obviously clearly meant be with, as that's what I said. The fact that he threw fucked in there, I was like, okay, let's see where he's going with this. I'd say I meant fucked. So then he put, oh, only 10, respectable. Had a long-term relationship at uni, so numbers are pretty low. And then obviously sort of had to reply, well, yeah, 14, so like a bit higher, but not too much higher, so it's a bit
Mate, if she said like, you fucked 14 people at 19, I'm like, no, don't come near me. And he's still interested. We said 14 people and she's 19.
Yeah.
And he was still interested. Yeah, she's fit, but fucking hell. You're around me, aren't you? Probably got a booking.
Yeah, so this guy then sort of fully you know, pushes the boundary a bit by hitting us with the line, Jesus, you haven't had mine, so what can I say? Now, like, I was a bit, how do we play this? So we sort of went for the flirty, bantery kind of route with the, I doubt it's anything impressive. Yeah, no, so...
You made me laugh.
Yeah, so to be fair to this guy, like, with his reply to this, it was quite modest, I think, talking about his...
dick size.
Yeah.
He said it's not very big, basically. Well.
Yeah, no less than impressive. So we was just like, well, you know, seeing is believing. I think the conversation was a bit dry from here. So basically, like, I'm not going to share this bit, but he's just sort of talking about how his ex was a southerner and he doesn't like southerners, because we were pretending to be from London. Oh my god, wait, no, this... Right, okay, so... He was talking about like the last 3 people that he's had sex with and how they've all been dreadful. So we, again, being a bit like bantery, was like, are you sure it's not just you? He then replied with one of like...
So basically he said his dick's small.
Such a like...
Or he said it's less than average, and then this next reply, he put, I'd like to hope not. They said they couldn't take dick. Actually said it hurt their stomach. That's not normal.
He then tried sort of finding out whereabouts in London we were. Now I didn't really want to give too many things away, so I was just like, oh, like near the London Stadium, you know, just completely random. He asked us what we studied at uni, so I just made something up. I said psychology. He then hit us with "get to mine tomorrow, haha, I finish work at 10:30 a.m." We didn't reply to that directly. Like, come on, you've been chatting to this person for like how long have we been talking at this point for? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
You're asking to meet up tomorrow morning.
Just trying to get
decent in it. Then asked how recently we became single, which like in the bio I put something like recently became single. So we just made up basically a story that we broke up with the girl's boyfriend 4 weeks ago and he cheated on her being the reason. This guy, like, I mean, you expect any other boy to respond in the absolute same way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a little nonce. Actually shocked because you're unbelievable. So we played it cool. We was just like, oh, thank you. It was someone who I thought was a good friend too, you know, just to add...
Playing it a little bit.
Yeah. He put, that's a killer, that is. You seem so lovely and all. Again, a typical boy response. He replied saying, that's a killer, that is. You seem so lovely and all. And today's loyalty is dead, which... like I said at the start of the video, is very true.
In some cases.
In most cases, I think.
I've got to put that in there because I want to be like, no, we've been in a relationship for 7 years.
Yeah, no, I think in most cases it is though. Like, there are obviously some exceptions, but I feel like cheating is just literally so normal. Like in this day and age, like I swear, like one of the most common like reasons for couples breaking up these days is like they've cheated.
I imagine, like, I want to know what percentages. I imagine most couples these days have cheated. Especially when they're older. Like, even if they get married, probably like going around Bill's house and getting fucking pounded, and then coming back to John's and be like, yeah, I love you. So,
yeah, no, I just don't. I think it's like actually like the worst thing you can do to someone.
Well, apart from kill them, maybe. Maybe torture.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, in terms of like disrespecting them, I think it's like literally the worst thing. Like, 'cause it's just so like low and scummy.
Yeah.
And I know there's people watching this video that have cheated. I don't know if I can do this.
I've only just learned today what a donkey punch is. I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea what a donkey punch was. But who says donkey punch? You just say fist. But who wants to get fisted? Do you? Leave it in the comments below.
Fuck's sake.
So we asked how tall we are. We said like 5'7". That's a nice height. I don't know, I wasn't looking at this point, but Adam put, tell me your kinkiest fantasy.
So at this point, like, this was me, like, I was trying to, like, dig deep and, like, you know, like, really, like, get something out of it.
Get to the roots.
Yeah. Like,
oh, well, I would be going first, wouldn't I? I need to get anal ticked off the list. Now, me personally, and I think you do too, I think anal's disgusting.
I just wouldn't do
disgusting.
it.
Like, you put in your... I can't swear on. Can I say dick?
Yeah.
Right, you can't... I just wouldn't put my dick in someone's shit. If you lick that, you're rank, and you just go to prison. Because that's wrong. So wrong. Anyway, so he said I need to get anal ticked off the list. But yeah, go on, say it. Disclaimer on the side. It might have looked like Adam was looking embarrassed then. But as far as I know... Well, no, you can say it. Because Is he lying? Bit of controversy. YouTube controversy.
I'm not lying.
YouTube beef, fake beef. Has he linked to your shitter? No, I'm being a freak now. Right, I'll just carry on. So he said he's up for trying anything like sexual or whatever. And then we put like, what would you be like your dream experience? And he put, this isn't really a sex fetish, but I would love to sniff cocaine off strippers, Wolf of Wall Street style, but who wouldn't?
Like, in this bit, this is probably like one of the only bits I was actually honest in. I don't know why I did it, but I was just sort of straight up about the whole situation. I was like, look, I'm very anti-drugs, don't want anything to do with it, which is true. Never touched a drug, never intend to.
Yeah, I've never touched a drug either.
You're a liar.
No, I haven't. Mum.
Your mum knows.
But this makes it sound bad.
What do you mean?
Like, they'll be like, oh, which drug? What drugs has he done? Is he out every night?
Weed. Well, that is, like, out of, like, to be fair though, it isn't, I still wouldn't do it just because I wouldn't, but it isn't that bad.
Me personally, right, I'll just be honest about it, it was for the experience, it was alright. Personally, I don't see the big hook off it, but that's probably people like, oh, you freak.
It's like Gateway though, isn't it?
Yeah. But like, yeah. So basically, I just didn't want to become addicted off it, and it was like only a couple of times, and it was just.
And it messed you up, didn't it?
The third time it fucked me up, just because I.
You just third time. Oh yeah, I tried it for the experience. Didn't mention I tried it 3 times. Drug talk.
Yeah, so I just tried it for experience, but I'm not doing it again. So he said I might love it if a girl squirts. You put, well, you'll be pleased to know I can do just that. Oh, and then he put, this isn't fair now, you should be here right now.
Like, that was just...
That's the main thing for me, do you like anal? And then we put, never tried it. And then he put, I stuck the tip in once, but it hurt too much. Making out like he's got a fucking Mike Tyson arm as a cock. He put, yeah, I've had the same experience. Basically, this is near the end of the conversation now. We stopped replying because he asked for Snapchat, and obviously we can't do that. So,
share a picture of my thing.
Last bit was, I'd honestly rather pay you a visit. I can imagine I'd honestly rather you pay you a visit. Ha ha ha. I can imagine I'd be that bad at it and dry you up, as in like his dirty talk. And then he put such a freak thing. He put, you're so petite. I actually think I'd break you.
Yeah, no, that's the point where I was like, nah, ain't happening. I'm not getting any further with this. And now, just before we jump into the second guy, there was actually one guy that was...
Don't say his name.
Like, yeah, I can't even remember his name, but like, I'm on about the guy that was weird, like the really
about
weird
the nice guy.
So there was this really, really weird guy. Like,
sorry.
We're gonna say his name's Nathaniel, right?
Nathaniel Clark.
And like, he was. Oh my god, what was some of the stuff? Oh, so like he was trying to get us to like. He was saying that he wanted to be really submissive and like for us to like tie him up and stuff.
Oh yeah. Probably fucking with a dildo.
Oh yeah, no. Oh wait, no, that was about oral because he said he really loves like giving and receiving or something.
Oh yeah, but he said he's up for bum fun.
Yeah, and
which means I think he said bum fun as in like both ways, as in us doing him in the bum. I don't say
quite possibly. Like, the guy,
doing
no, like the guy was fully like a weirdo.
Yeah.
But he like I think I can't what it was. I didn't reply to him like after things got a bit too weird, and he unmatched us. Now at this point, I didn't actually realise that with Tinder, if somebody unmatches you lose the conversation. Like
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I didn't know that, so that was my fault that I don't have them screenshots. So I believed that if you will.
Yeah, but I put a joke in saying, "Would you lick my shitter like an apple fritter?" which was funny at the time.
Yeah.
And then he surprisingly, I was expecting like, no, straight up, but he agreed. So
yes, this is going to be the last person of the video. He's more just cringy than like anything else. So he started the conversation off just straight up weird. As you can see here, how someone with a face like yours become recently single or something like that, and then like, do you turn into a werewolf at night time or something? Didn't know what it meant at first. So we didn't really know what this meant at first, but then we kind of gathered he meant there must be like something wrong with you, if you get me. We sort of played the basic, you need to get to know me first. And this guy then went, I'd love to get to know you more, and if you do turn out to be a werewolf, I will brush your fur and everything. Like, so this was like the first kind of like indications that this guy was a weirdo. Oh, and then he hits straight with this, literally straight with this, so it gets even weirder. So he put, I'm aspiring to be a gymnast, I've nearly mastered touching my toes, just need to get past my knees, and I'm nearly there. And nah, you won't eat. So Alex replied saying, what if I eat you first? Obviously playing on the fact that he was trying to call us like a werewolf or some shit. Or something. And then obviously mainly gymnastics, he asked us like what we did and stuff like that. So he then put, and nah, I won't eat you, at least not as a werewolf. Like, come on, you don't open conversations like that. If you do, you just straight up weirdo. Like, it's on his CV. He's a rate laugh.
Finished.
And he can... Oh, apparently we're not on his level at gymnastics, but he can train us. He then put slow replies for a bit, off to get a pizza. That's what single men do when they live on their own. So we was like, is he trying to like baiting us, like be a bit impatient or something, like I don't know. So we was like, can't be dealing with slow replies, have other men waiting, you know. And then he then replied, I promise, spelled wrong, I'm worth the wait, you could always add me on Snapchat, smirky face, may reply quicker on there. So we was like, well, we don't know you well enough yet. Obviously we can't sort of speak to these guys on Snapchat anyway. He then put, I'm not asking to see your tan lines, just a chat, but here is fine to get to know you. What else is there I can know about you apart from that you're a pretty gymnastic werewolf? Like, again, like, it's actually weird. Like, this guy, like, I was like, he's 22. Like, it's weird. Like, you expect that kind of, like, chat from, like, I don't know, you know, if you first get in with your girlfriend and you're, like, 15 or 16.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you're sort of like, oh, like, you're a werewolf.
I know why he's single. Because he's 22 and he's making 50-year-old jokes. And, like, he's one of the people, like, I hate cringing. I like creasing up. I hate people who maybe cringe and say really cringy stuff. I can't watch those cringe compilations and shit on YouTube. I can't.
Oh yeah.
So like Minecraft kids, they ask questions to the developers like,
my dad mine's for.
They're like, what? They're like really normal people. What? And he's like, and I was like, oh, I can't. But yeah, he's one of those people.
He's then like kind of asking us what else we like to do other than sports and things like that. So you know, as a sort of generic typical response, we was like, oh, you know, like parties, and he said, I keep considering doing a house party.
Oh, cool.
But he's scared of his house getting trashed. He asked what we normally drink. So I just kind of went for the classic, like girls tend to drink like gin and tonics, vodka cokes, Disaronno and cokes. I even threw in like a Smirnoff Ice. I know like Lucy likes Smirnoff Ice. Don't really see the big like rave with it there, to be fair. He put classy kind of girl.
Not really. It's just casual, isn't it? Well,
yeah. I don't know what girls drink like.
Classy black champagne.
Like I would imagine the girls that are like sort of drinking around him, it's like, oh, like, let's just neck a can of Stella.
Oh yeah.
Or like a kind of like Foster's or something. But no, wait. If a girl likes like, you know, like canned lager, like that is obviously cool. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, the drinks I listed aren't like, they're not classy. No. If you don't mind me asking, what happened in your last relationship? I see you're recently single. I was sadly cheated on. He then, again, classic boy generic response. What a penis.
You could say dick.
He then went straight on to say, oh, like, so he's like basically like trying to like sort of get where we're from. We didn't want to tell him. We was like, you know, like we're just a student because we didn't really think of a job title. Again, we were studying psychology, and then he was like, oh, he put, that's really interesting, maybe one day you can tell me about it over Nando's. I think if I retrained, I would do something criminology. Decent, probably be a criminal. So we then went in to sort of dig a bit deeper, like ask for the good stuff. So we asked him how many girls he slept with. He was either very honest or...
Wait, what did he put?
So he
put 3.
He put 3. I don't know if that's like, he has genuinely been with 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or like that, like he's maybe been with 1 and he's a bit like, yeah, but I mean, like, because when I'm talking,
if it's long term, that's fair. Yeah. If it's long term relationships, which he said it was, then fair enough. If it's not,
I went out with a girl when I was 12, broke up when I was 18. Oh yeah, so at this point, so obviously, like everyone that knows me know that I've been with my girlfriend from the age of 13, and we're currently 18 now. So this guy put, I went out with a girl when I was 12 and broke up when I was 18, and I nearly put, like, I can't remember what I typed exactly, but it was like something along the lines of like, oh yeah, like same thing, but we didn't break up or something like that, or like we're still together. Like I was just subconsciously like speaking from my point of view, so we nearly messed the entire thing up then. He put my next girlfriend was till about 20, and last one till a bit ago. Just been a long time, That's disgusting. He then asked like how many people we've slept with. Again, I stuck with the same story and went with 14. And then I was like, oh, like sorry, that must make me look so bad. He put, no, it doesn't. At least you're honest. I can guarantee I've done more with them. I have done more than you with those 3 than your 14 anyway.
Don't know what he means by that. Unless he's on about like he's gone to lengths, as in like he's done weird, like pissed on him.
Yeah. Oh, because we was like, so what exactly have you done? He was then like, I've just had adventurous partners in the past. I'm not gonna list anything because you look too innocent. I reckon, like, from the way that guy sounds like he's done some pretty messed up stuff. I've now just like replied, just asking what, like, to try me, what's the worst thing he's done. If he does reply, I'll add it in like to the end of the video. If not, then I won't. But that is all we have for you today. I feel like this video went on for a little bit longer than it should have done. We rambled on quite a bit. But if you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to Alex if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. Make sure you check out Gradient Grips in the description. They are great if you want some additions for your Xbox or PlayStation 4 controllers. And until next.
And one more thing. If there's any people from my channel, I mean from your channel to my channel, because that's where they've come from, I'm uploading very soon, and I know I've said that a lot to you, but we recorded a video recently. It's like I won't spoil anything. Shut up, never mind. Yeah, we recorded a video recently. I'll be releasing it very soon. I just need to edit it. It's like a Premier League Dream Team clash between us. But yeah, so I'll be releasing that in the next week. So yeah, look out for that in the description. Alex Johnson.
Yeah, so like I was saying, make sure you subscribe to Alex, subscribe to me if you are new to the channel, leave a like if you did enjoy it, leave a like if you didn't, and comment below why. Make sure you check out Gradient Grips in the description for some cool accessories for your Xbox One or PlayStation 4 controllers. Use Goofy11. Use Goofy11 at checkout for 10%.
Oh, 10?
Yeah.
I thought it was 5.
No, man.
10.
Use Goofy11 at checkout for 10% off your order. And until next time, guys, I will see you later.
You know I talk too much. Honey, come put your lips on mine and shut me up. We can blame it all on human nature. Stay cool, it's just a kiss. So why you gotta be so talkative?